Hello everyone, thanks for dropping by. Sorry I couldn't do any videos the last 2 weeks. The last week the car had to go into the garage because the alternator's playing up. I was going to be fixed this today, but as you know, the you-know-what going around the world has shut everything down, and I'll just have to wait till the garage is reopened. And the week before I had to do some bunny hopping between shop to shop to get a few odds and ends, and by the time I got home I just wasn't in the mood to do anything because it just took it out of me. Anyway, enough about me. Yesterday I did some playing around with words on Google and I found this site. Girl Power Marketing. This is a female company that does statistics and stuff like that, with the sole aim of showing how wonderful women are and how much purchasing power they've got. As it says below, statistics on the purchasing power of women. I ain't going to go through the whole thing, it'll take too long, but there's just a couple of items in it which took my eye from a MGTOW perspective, and it reinforces what we all know about women. This headline figure, just keep an eye on that because I'll come back to it later. Women control over $20 trillion of worldwide spending. Going down. Where is it? Here we go. Women, careers and education. Women have made substantial strides in recent decades and now surpass men in both college enrollment and completion. Of course, guys have seen how slanted the college system is with false rape accusations, so they say, stuff that, I'm not going to go into debt and be accused of raping a girl when I never even touched her. And it says 44% of women aged 18 to 24 are enrolled in college or graduate programs. Studying what though? Lots of isms. If it's not STEM, then it's not really going to do much good, compared with 38% of men in the same age. In addition, 36% of women aged 25 to 29 had a bachelor's degree. Bachelor's degree in what? Compared to only 28% of men in the same age group. Women account for approximately 58% of students in the 2 or 4 year colleges in the US. Once again, studying what? Gender studies isn't going to do much good in the real world. 140 women graduate in 23 with a college degree at some level for over 100 men. And yada yada yada. Women earn 61% of associate degrees, etc., etc., but again, in what? This website has statistics for last year, so you can assume that it's pretty accurate up to today because there's only 2 years, 2 years difference at the most. Since 1982, women have earned 4.35 million more bachelor's degrees than men. Yeah, but bachelor's degrees in what? Now this is more associated with MGTOW. 60% of US women are 18 to 29 are single. Yeah, riding a cock carousel. They're given the best years to Chad and Eugene, and they're not bothering with all the good guys out there. They're just going probably for all the bad guys. 31% the number of US single women 30 to 34. We know what that means. That they've hit the wall at their age. And there's a 31% increase. 26% of US adults aged 32 are married. But how long is that going to last? 96% of lists being independent the single most important life goal. Maybe. 87% define success as being able to shape their own future. Fair enough. These two are interesting. 68% say becoming a mom is a priority. And 50% say getting married is a priority. So 18% of American women aged 18 to 29 would rather get knocked up by Chad. That is a priority. Nearly 90% of millennials talk to their parents once a week. I talk to my mum and dad every day. Even though they're not with me and they've passed away, I still talk to them. Even though millennials live and breathe online, they rely on personal conversations and sway purchases. Well, girls talk to one another in groups, so no surprises there. Making technology purchases, computer, cell phone, tablets, blah, blah, blah. Millennials rely most on their friends' advice over their spouses' instant advice, on their parents' advice. What if the parents and friends know sod all about technology? What then? And this bottom line is interesting. 18 to 29 value parenthood as far more than marriage, so they'd rather be knocked up and become single parents, with 52% saying being a good parent is one of the most important things in life. I thought being good parents, i.e. a mother and a father, and marriage. 51% of children born to millennials are single mums. Well, that's all these girls there. They got knocked up, that one, by Chads and the bad boys, and they're left holding the baby, so to speak. And 46 believe that marriage is becoming obsolete. Well, if that's the case, why women marry themselves are so desperate to get married to a man and the men don't want them? And it goes down into millennials' digital world, women and motherhood. Traditional nuclear families with two married heterosexual parents are now the minority of the US. Well, you can blame toxic third world feminism for that. The rise of single motherhood is the greatest influence on this trend. Yeah, girls getting knocked up by Chad and Eugene, followed by homosexual families and multi-generational families. I wouldn't understand what that means. It could be children being raised by grandparents, but I'm probably moot. 71.3% of mothers with children under 18 years of age participate in the workforce. Well, of course they do. They've got to have somebody bringing in an income, and they've got no man around because the 51% are single mothers. There are about 85 million mothers in the US. 34% women aged 18 to 64 have young children at home. Of course they do. Women in the US are waiting longer to start families than the average age of new moms, now at 25. From 18 to 25, they're at the most beautiful and the peak fertility rates. At 25, they see the wall approaching, so they decided they've got to start a family now, otherwise they've left it too late because the biological clock is ticking and it's on a countdown mode. And the average number of children that the US women today have is 2. Well, you need 2.4 to 2.5 to maintain the population, which, as I said in a previous video, the population of America is going down. Then it goes into Generation X women. Where is it? The last one. 50% of Generation X feel they are in a worse position financially than they expected. Not much girl power there, is there, ladies? 52% of mothers with children under 5 are working, increased by 77% by the time the youngest is between 10 and 14. This work is mostly part-time. Well, they need the extra income to boost the family, the revenue coming in, because they probably haven't got a father there. And we go on to the empty nesters, which are women same age as this lady, and all about them, blah blah blah. Wealthy boomer women are the marquee players in our country's culture and commerce. Well, that's debatable. They are educated, have a high income, probably from divorce, and make 95% of purchase decisions for their household. Over 30 million women, 50%, the fastest growing demographic online. Well, of course, Western populations are aging. But anyway, back to this headline figure of 20 trillion. If we go to our old friend Statistica, here's 2020, you'll see that the global GDP is $90 trillion. So 20 from 90 is $70 trillion. Women may control $20 trillion of the global budget, but men control the other 71% of the global budget. 71 trillion that is, sorry. And if we advance it to 2024, let's double it, the ladies, to $40 trillion of the global budget. The global budget GDP will be $111 trillion, so 40 from 111 is still $71 trillion that more men control than women. But this is a feminist-driven statistical marketing piece, as I said, to give the illusion that women hold the balance of economic power in the world. But all these things are about purchasing, nothing about creating wealth, nothing whatsoever. One out of every 11 American women owns a business. What sort of business? How big is the business? What does it make? Is it predominantly aimed at American women, or is the business aimed at American women and American men? That goes into statistics, where I won't go into. Over 9 million businesses owned by women. Again, they generate $1.4 trillion in sales as of 2008, which is that's 12 years ago. Women-owned firms, blah, blah, blah. 40% of privately held firms. How big are they? 1 in 5 firms, revenue of 1 million or more is woman-owned. What does it make? But this was the most interesting thing. This is pretty accurate statistics, and is MGTOW affecting these statistics as more and more guys decide that it's not worth hitching up with women? I'll leave you to make your own priority of that. Of course, I'll put the link to this below and the statistical link below, but I think that's it. I think I've gone on long enough. Alright people, you know the routine. Like, dislike, comment, subscribe, completely up to you. Thank you for watching this video, and till the next time, which probably next Monday, I may do a Star Wars one to even it out, because I've done several MGTOW ones now and only about 4 or 5 Star Wars ones. Right, till the next time, which could be Monday, unless something happens and it'd be the Monday after. That's it. Bye bye.